Hi, my name is Josh Salisbury. I serve as an investment banking coach for students and professionals who are interested in entering the profession of investment banking, private equity, or venture capital. I've been an investment banking coach for a number of years. By way of background, I was an undergraduate at the University of Chicago and majored in economics and math. I worked at Morgan Stanley for a couple of years as an analyst. I was what is called a 2+2 admit to Harvard Business School, where I graduated with my MBA with honors. I've spent most of my career in investment banking. I've served as a managing director at 2 bulge bracket firms. Prior to that, I was also an analyst, an associate, a principal, and an executive director. So I worked my way up through investment banking. I've also been a partner in a private equity firm and a partner in a venture capital firm. I'm also currently CEO of an investment bank when I'm not coaching. Last year I coached approximately 90 students, and about 98% of those got jobs in investment banking, private equity or venture capital. Part of my experience comes from the fact that I've interviewed over 1,000 people coming into the profession when I served in my roles in investment banking, and I also co-headed Harvard Business School campus recruiting when I was a managing director at one of the 2 firms that I mentioned earlier. I welcome you to visit my website at www.harvardcareermanagement.com, where you'll learn more about what I and my team do. But I do want to highlight a couple of areas for you because people often ask, what is coaching really all about? The challenge that many of you face is that you're either in college or graduate school or various stages of your career, and while you may have learned the content of investment banking, perhaps you've taken some corporate finance or finance, you have not been prepared for the actual interview process that investment bankers expect you to undergo to get one of these positions. The analogy I would use is it's a little bit like ice skating, getting coaching in ice skating or in a sport. You may learn some amateur skills from some people as you go through the process of practicing, but when it actually comes to game time, you really need a professional coach to show you how it's done, and that's what I do. I focus on 2 things primarily when I coach. The first is understanding the fundamentals of the questions. So some people who seek coaching with me may have never valued a company. They may not understand the valuation methodologies that are used, what accretion dilution analysis is, how an LBO model actually works, and so on and so forth. And so I can work with you in a safe environment to understand the content of what you'll be asked. And that's important because many people find themselves interviewing these positions when they're very early in their academic career. Investment banks like to hire liberal arts majors, for example, but someone who's getting a liberal arts degree may have no prior exposure to these topics, and yet investment banks expect that when you show up. The second thing that I do is what I call mock interviewing. So once you've established some competency in the content, it's important to work with a coach such as myself to understand how to answer the questions and the various themes or kind of offshoot questions that will be raised when the coach is interviewing you. So for example, if you're interning or interviewing for an internship position for a tech role in an investment bank, a very popular area, the investment banker might ask you, is there a tech deal you're following? And expect to answer questions about that deal. Or they may give you a specific deal that has recently occurred in the market, and to have you walk them through how you would value, for example, an acquisition or an IPO. So that's a little bit more about my background and what I do. I hope you'll visit our website at harvardcareermanagement.com to get some more information on me and my team, and I'll be posting more videos on that website. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to having the opportunity to work with you.